Hey! Hello, it's Togelover, and welcome back for another part of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. In this part, well, in the last part I should say, we defeated Faulkner in fucking episode 2. That's kind of crazy. God, I don't know why it's always the start of the episode that has me the most nervous, but I guess that's like normal. Normal is the word I'm looking for. In case you couldn't tell, this is the start of a new recording session. It's been like 2 weeks. Oh, golly gosharoonie. Well, we got a phone call in the last episode that basically told us, hey, asshat, you need to go to the fucking Pokemon Center to talk to this fucking aide. Long time no see. Professor Elm asked me to find you. He has another favor to ask. Golly gosharoonie, I wonder what it is. Would you take the Pokemon egg? Yes, please. I can use it to scramble me an egg and have myself a lovely breakfast. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, I'm not going to be using Togepi. Because, well, actually I did consider it for like a hot second, but nah. I don't need a fucking Togepi, even though my channel is literally Togelover, but no. I don't need y'all, I don't need you. What I do need, however, is hiding in this grass. Could it be a Rattata, which was also previously available in other routes before this? No, silly. I mean, we already have a normal type. Why would we need another one? You think we're playing a monotype run? Could it be this sneaky snick? Could it be, indeed? Well, let's stop being coy. Yeah, it's fucking Ekans. Holy Jesus. It's Ekans, but it almost wasn't this Ekans. Thankfully, Muggles isn't too powerful. Oh, Jesus, help me. No, but, yeah, I'm actually going to be using Ekans. I did consider another Pokemon for this, this spot. Actually, there was another Pokemon that I considered for both Sentret and Ekans. I already mentioned I considered Dunsparce for it, but I actually considered either Arbok or Ariados, actually. But I don't know. I just didn't feel like using Ariados. Well, actually, I actually really wanted to use it, but then I decided against it because I wanted to use the sneaky snack. Wait. Shit. Misspelling! That's the way to start an episode. Oh my god. Sneaky. Sneaky snack. I don't know why that just gives me so much happiness. Just sneaky snack. If you couldn't already tell, I'm a huge fan of like the all of the images of like the dogs being like like the you're doing me a concern, for example. I'm a huge fan of those images. They bring me a lot of happiness. I mean, some people might say like, ugh, whatever, they're like garbage tier memes, whatever, they're dead memes, ugh, dead on arrival. I don't care. That's actually a thing that I could go on talking about, is like, people that shit on other people's happiness for no reason. Like, those images of like the dogus that are giving each other's concerns, they're not harming anyone. They're harmless fun that gives me happiness. And yet, people would go out of their way to shit on my garbage tier memes. Well, I just have to say to them, fuck off. If it makes me happy and doesn't do anything negative, then who cares? However hard we battle, the tower will stand strong. Not if I burn it to the ground. God, whatever. Sage Nico. Wow. Maybe he has some sagely advice to give to us? Well. Oh, golly, we don't even have Poison Sting. Not that it would help us, because Bellspar's are part poison type, so they wouldn't be poisoned, but, well, yeah. Actually, Wrap is considerably better, seeing as they do continuous damage, which Poison Sting wouldn't be able to give us. Speaking of getting damaged by stuff, that actually reminds me of something I wanted to bring up. I'm actually reconsidering my item rule. I previously said that I was gonna be using items, gonna be buying items and using them in battles. I've actually gone back on that, because I actually think I'm gonna be, I'm still gonna be buying items, but I'm not gonna be using them in battle, because I just feel like it would be cheap, because, well, first of all, if this was like PvP, like player against player, you wouldn't be using items anyway, so, plus, it's one thing if the opponents were using a lot of items, they are using like a maximum of like 2 or 3 items. Actually, I'm not sure how it works here, but I know from the Game Boy Advance era and onwards, the opponents can use a maximum of 4 items, because there's just no more space than that to give them more items than that. But God, what was I gonna say? Yeah, even if they're able to use like 1 or 2 items, I don't know. I feel like it's adding to the challenge to not use items. So I'm just gonna try to not do that, because it's more fun that way, to not use items in battle. It gives it that special amount of challenge that I so like and desire. But to kind of compensate with that, I'm gonna be using items outside of battle, because that way, you know, I don't have to fucking run back to the fucking Pokemon Center, because that's the thing. I feel like it's not cheap to use items like not on stage, but outside of battle. Because, I mean, I could have just gone to the Pokemon Center anyway and done it for free without any repercussions, so whatever. So I feel like that's merited, just as long as I'm not using it in battle. That's the only thing. And, god damn it, I'm already realizing how long it's gonna take for Sneaky Snack to actually be trained up. Oh, Jesus. But, oh well. We got plenty of time. We ain't going nowhere, bish. Oh, berries. That's actually a very good point. I should go back and, pick up some berries. I'm gonna look for my berries. God damn it. That's another old meme. Well, like, not that old if you consider that, like, the start of, like, quote-unquote memes. I mean, what is a meme? God, let's not start that discussion, but if we can agree that memes are something that's on the internet and is, like, colloquially funny to a lot of people on the internet, then you can say that, okay, it started around, like, early 2000s-ish. So, like, the oldest internet memes are, like, approximately 20 years old-ish. And Vine, I mean, Vine is only, like, 3 or 4 years old, so considering that, it's not that old, really. Why is this Let's Play suddenly devolved into memes? I don't approve of this. I don't approve of this this wholesome video being befuddled by memes. God. By the way, I'm really sorry if you're able to hear like the clicking of my A button, but for some reason this controller is like all the other buttons, they don't make any clicking noises. It's just, well, I mean, it's not actually an A button, it's actually a circle button, because it's not a PlayStation controller, it's actually a, it's like a fucking, like, third-party piece of shit, but, it's modeled after a PlayStation controller, so it would be the circle button. But I'm using it as the A button, because it would be the A button if it was on a DS or a Game Boy. And actually, I'm doing something that, I didn't think of doing previously, but when I started doing it, I was like, why didn't I do this sooner? And that is, I mapped the start and the select button to quote-unquote X and Y. Which actually is so much better, because that's the way they do it in the DS games onward, anyway. So, like, I don't really know why I didn't think of doing it before now, but, I mean, it's pretty great, pretty glorious, if I do say so myself. And I just noticed now, something I didn't put into, put into the equation is, yeah, rap only has 20 pp, and it also has, like, a decent chance of missing. Oh, how glorious. Oh well, as long as I'm able to kill this Bellsprout, then I can, well, speaking of, because now I can just switch over to Moogles again. God. It's so bad that I can already feel my jaw, like, cramping up, because I'm just not used to talking this much. Because usually I'm, like, I can go, like, an entire day without speaking at all, because usually I'm just, you know, at home doing nothing. Oh, God, so, speaking, like, right now spoken for 12 minutes and 30 seconds, which is, like, it's not that long, and already my jaws are cramping up. Ugh, God damn it. It's kind of telling because I really want to actually, you know, do this for longer periods of time. I want to make more Let's Plays. I want to possibly start streaming too. That's something I want to do. But I'm not going to be able to do that if I can't talk for more than 10 minutes without my jaws just go, oh God, no. Oh, the egg is actually counted. Is it? Yeah, because I only have 3 Pokemon, so... Because usually in the later games when you go to heal and you have like an egg in your party, she doesn't actually pick up your egg, like the Pokeballs that are put into the machine is only the non-egg Pokemon. So I guess that's something that wasn't originally in the games, but was added later. Well, that's something new that I didn't know, but I now know. Oh look! An item that I'm not going to be using in battle. And look! A random encounter, which is only going to be Rattatas, because there are only Rattatas in here when it's, not night. Yeah, once again, I'm recording this at, like, God, what is it? 10 p.m.? Yeah, 10:42 p.m. No, a.m. 10:42 a.m. God. And I didn't wake up, like, as early as I did the other days, but I did wake up at, like, 5 a.m. God, my sleep schedule is so fucked, I swear to God. Oh my God. But it's good that I'm doing something about it now, instead of, like, being completely fucked when university starts over again. Ugh, God damn it. Oh well. Let's just murder this fucking Bellsprout, shall we? Let me just... Whoop. Sorry. Just had to hike myself up in my chair and actually change my position a little bit because, you know, actually I don't know. They don't have a reason why. I just did it. God, and I'm already getting really warm because that's the one thing I can complain about this apartment I have, because I have one of those student apartments, which is just like one apartment in like a huge apartment complex, and it's pretty great. Like, it's not big, but I mean, girl, I don't need much. I just need like a desk and a TV and a bed. That's really it. And it's pretty great, except for except for the fact that when the sun raises at like 5 a.m. ish, now that it's summertime, it's directly on my apartment, and it just heats up the entire apartment to like 90 degrees, and I don't have like an air conditioning, I don't have anything, so yeah, it gets warm immediately. Oh god, which it's not that bad because I usually have like a fan on, but I don't have it on right now because I'm recording, and I don't want, because it's not like you can really hear it, but you can, if you know that it's there, if you know to listen for it, you can hear like a distinct like a little humming in the background, and that's so bad. Oh. And I mean, it's not like I have like a professional setup or anything, so it's not like I really gotta bother too much about it, but I mean, I want to at least try. If I can make it as good as possible, I'm gonna try to do it. Like, for example, right now, I'm not using like a really good microphone. Like, I'm using a blue snowball, which, according to all the audio snobs out there, is like oh, it's such a shit tier microphone, it's fucking awful, which, whatever, it works. God damn it, you, snobs, I tell you what. I mean, I'm for sure gonna listen to them when I'm gonna buy another microphone in the future, but, for now, I have a blue snowball and it fucking works. It records my voice without sounding like I'm recording through a potato, and that's good enough for me. Enlightenment in Pokemon. Are you trying to mix Pokemon and religion, sir? Sage Jin. God, I didn't really notice the names of the other two people, but, oh well, it's not like it's too important. They're just NPCs after all. God, that's one thing that was actually pretty funny about Persona 5. Cause oh my god, that game just fucking took me like into its world and didn't release me until I was done with it. Cause oh my god. Like, I played it for a little bit. I played it, like, the first two palaces, or like the first two dungeons, and then I stopped playing, but then I started again, not thinking I would be, like, completely, like, swallowed by it. But then I was completely swallowed by it, and I was swallowed for, like, a good solid, like, almost 2 weeks before I finally beat the game. And oh my god, it was really good. It was a fantastic game. Like, there's a reason I was swallowed whole by it. But golly jeez, it's so long. It's so long and it's so expansive and massive. And it still annoyed me that I wasn't able to do all this, the confidants, the social links in one go, which that irks me. I hate it. Usually when I play a Persona game, I have a guide sitting next to me, because I feel terrible if I can max out all the social links in one go. Like, even if it's not a New Game Plus, I want an access social links. Ugh, which, can be quite awful if you're playing, like, the... Oh, actually, it's not that bad in Persona 3 if you're just using the guide. But holy shit, Persona 4 Golden has been, it's been a challenge. Because I'm used to, like, the vanilla Persona 4, which wasn't really that bad when it came to, like, the social links. But then I tried Persona 4 Golden, and it's so tight. It's so, like, if you don't get, like, the correct, like, stat up bonuses on those correct days, you're fucked. And I mean, I don't mind that because I like the challenge of it, but Jesus Jiminy Jillikers. I just want to be able to play the game, damn it. Speaking of being able to play the game, seems we're in a kind of a rough spot because basically the last like 20 minutes I've just been playing on autopilot. Because I've just been talking, so, well, I mean, not that there was so much to fucking look at with all the fucking best parts and stuff, but, wow, that did a lot more than rap did. Wow. Yeah, not that there was, like, a lot to fucking look at, but, playing on autopilot, not always a good thing. Oh god, especially if it's a Nuzlocke. I've lost a lot of good Pokemon from auto-playing. Actually, like literally today, I lost a Pokemon because I was just playing on autopilot. Lost my my Torracat in Pokemon Sun, which was very distressing, to say the least. Okay, let me just cut away now and just come back. Okay, back to action. You are indeed skilled as a trainer, as promised here is your HM. But let me say this, you should train your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. Try telling that to the Smogonites. He claims to be the elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason. I never lose to fools that babble about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Speaking of Smogon, Jesus. Neghand. Oh, still think that's a pretty fantastic name that he's got. So good of you to have come here. Sprout Tower is a place of trading. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I'm the final test. Allow me to check the ties between your Pokemon and you. One thing that I always remember to look at is here he's called Sagely, but he actually has like a distinct title and sprite in Heart Gold Soul Silver, because there he's not a sage, he's an elder, which means that he is elderly. Oh god, that just tickles me right in the funny bone. Elderly. Oh god, I'm stupid. You're so stupid. Let me just lure him 2 times, halving his defense, I believe. Yeah, that should be half. Is it? God. I need to look that shit up, because I still don't know exactly how that works. Because I know that if your attack is upped, it is upped by 1.5 increment. It's incrementally upped by 0.5 every time, so attack up once is like a 1.5 attack up twice, like with a Sword Dance, is plus like 1 point, so it's like 2x. But I don't know how it works in reverse, like lowering the attack or defense. Definitely should learn that. I mean, logically it should work the same way, like you're lowering it by 0.5 increments every time. Whatever. That's not important right now. What's important is that we have now officially killed this Bellsprout, which means he only has, well, another Bellsprout and also a Hoot left. And that's the other Bellsprout, which if I can just leer at least once or twice before switching out. Don't like the look of that growth. God. Growth was such a broken move in Generation 1. Holy shit. Because, I mean, that would just give... Growth in Generation 1 was like practically a Calm Mind. And just getting, like, a Calm Mind, like, just at the beginning of the game, that's pretty good. Not, like, boundary breaking or anything, but it's still pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Moogle's level 12. Pretty close to evolving, actually, because I believe that is level 14. Which is, you know, not that far away. 6 damage. We can handle this. Pshaw. Especially if you choose to use, like, Foresight, which is completely useless, since I'm not a ghost type. Durr. Oh, God. Ah, excellent. Gentlemen, behold, you and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash TM, which is actual poo-poo garbage. At least in Generation 2 it is. Flash illuminates even the darkest of all places, but to use it out of battle, you need the badge from Violet's gym. We already have that. That's actually pretty crazy to think that I don't think I've ever done this, like, done the gym before this place, the Sprout Tower, because I've never really had a reason to. Because, like, Sprout Tower is basically just free experience as long as you're not weak to grass, which thankfully I wasn't, and thankfully Ekans has been proving to be a really solid team member already. Well, at least against Pokemon that are only able to use not very effective moves against it. Oh, if only you had Intimidate. But sadly you don't. Well, yet. Well, I'm saying that as if I'm gonna get Intimidate later in this game. Not the case. Not the case. But, oh well. It's been a very long episode, actually. It's been, like, on my clock right now, it's ticking up to 29, so... Well, we've caught our next teammate, our little sneaky snack. And, well, we're not gonna see another new teammate until the beginning of the 3rd batch, so, get used to this team. I actually defeated Sprout Tower, which is a thing, I guess. So I'm going to be seeing you guys in the next time. Goodbye.